Alright guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the $250 loadout in CS2 that you should actually be buying. We did this for the $100 and you guys seem to absolutely love it, so we're going to do it for $250. Now, before we get into it, I'll talk about the giveaway. It's not going to be any of the awful blues you see here from the case openings. It is actually going to be a Scout Dragonfire. Now, it is field tested. It's a nice field test with the .27, and I think even a field tested looks insane. Entry requirements are as usual. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then leave a comment down below with your favorite skin from this video. And if you don't know the format by now, we're going to go through the 7 main skins, then the fillers, and then a suggested knife and glove combo, because we can't really fit that into the $250 budget. So kicking it off, we have the Glock Nuclear Guard, and this is just under $4 for minimal wear. Super nice green option to have. I think it looks real nice in game, and long term, if you want a gamma Doppler, this is a starting point. As much as I love the traitor, I've used it a lot, so I'm going for a monster mashup here. This is another USP that I really like. You can get it right now in minimum wear for just under $19, which I think it looks sick as a USP. It might be some personal preference. The blues and the greens work really well, and it sort of pairs into a theme we're going to go for. Somewhat. Some of the skins pair into a theme, not all of them. We're not doing a themed loadout here. I like spending a little bit on the Deagle, and we're going to do it here with the Ocean Drive. This is $32 for minimal wear. I think Ocean Drive looks really nice as a D because you got the purples, the blues, and the oranges. Just a nice, vibrant skin that is, if you're building like a neutral inventory, it covers like a lot of color palettes. And then nearly half the budget is going to go on the AK, which is the fuel injector. I have gone for field test it, and this is a .25 float. We know that fuel injectors look amazing, even in field test it, and that is the case here. It looks absolutely incredible. This is a fantastic AK. Now, this guy is spamming the hell out of the weapons, but for the A1S, I've gone for a Hyper Beast. This is min wear. $36.37. I think this looks, again, amazing. Now, you can see here, we've not gone, like, dedicated on a theme, but we're just going for, like, the nicest skins we can get for $250 that aren't going to, like, heavily clash with the knife and glove combo that you'll see that just looks super cool when you're using them in-game. And then I go a bit cheaper on the A4 because I still prioritize the A1S in-game. Neo Noir about $9 or just under $9 for minimal wear. Really nice palette. We always say that mix of the whites, the pinks, and the blues, and the purples. Just looks really good. And then the AWP is kind of a no-brainer. I'm going to go for the Aetheris again here. $3.40 for min wear. Now, if you're an AWP player, maybe you want to spend more on your AWP. And that would be fair. But I still think, like an AWP or a Duality, maybe you go for a Hyper Beast or a Wildfire if you want to spend more and you spend a bit less than the AK. I don't know. But I think if you're not an AWP player, maybe you dabble with it here and there, or you just want a nice skin to drop for $3, this is fantastic. And then for the filler skins, we kick it off with the famous Mecha Industries, $3.35 for this in minimal wear, along with the ZX Spectrum, like top 2 famous skins really for like the budget. Then on the Gale side, I go for a Stone Cold because I think this blue just looks insane, especially with the lighting in CS2. For $2, it's a super nice skin. We got more of those blues when we go to the Scout here because we're going to have the Abyss. Now, this is 41 cent in min wear. I know some people like this on Battle Scar because it goes more like ice white sort of vibe. But in this case, I want to get the blue through. And you get full detail on the scope too. Then if we look at the SMGs, I want an MP9 Hydra here. This is minimal wear. Now, we haven't had too much green so far, outside of like a little bit on the Aetheris and the Monster Mashup. But I think we're just going to spend $5.32. You're going to use the MP9 a decent chunk more, I think, in CS2. So it's worth spending a little bit and getting yourself a nice skin. Oh, sorry, the Nuclear Garden Glock also had that vibe, and I'm going to go for Nuclear Garden again for that, for the Mac 10. I like it when you can pair sides together, so having the Glock as the Nuclear Garden and then the Mac 10 as the Nuclear Garden, I think it makes sense. Like, that's your eco and your low buys. On the XM, we go for that sort of prestigious look with the Watchdog. As I always say, this green, if this had a shiny green, it would be insane. But even as it is, this like non-shiny emerald green with the bronze for over $1, just, I don't know, it looks like a super classy skin. Then, I love this now. I could have swore this used to cost more. Maybe it didn't, but $3.95 for a P250 See You Later. And I just think it looks absolutely amazing. I love the detail on this. Again, we're getting that blue and green through. And, you know, I love the teeth down the barrel. And here's a question for you guys. I currently have a P250 Vision stat track, but do you think I should change it to a See You Later? Then for the 5.7, I'm going to go for a Monkey Business this time. Now, quite often I'll go for a Boost Protocol, but another 5.7 I do like is this field test at Monkey Business for $1.53. I think whenever you've got like Inferno and Banana, you got the banana skin, it's just this like vibrant yellow on like a blue base too. I think it looks super cool. And then the last weapon skin is going to be a Tech 9 fuel ejector. Again, you can see where we've kind of paired things a little bit where we can. So there's a lot of like greens and blues through here. And then we've got a bit of white as an offset. And then we've got the fuel injector for the Tech 9 and the AK-47. The total skins cost here is $247, so we're just a little bit under. We are a little bit under that $250 mark, so there's a little bit of buffer room. And then, if you're sat here now and you're like, okay, well, this is great, but I do want a knife and glove combo, what should I go for? I've got a $250 combo for you guys, which, realistically, is like, $200 is kind of like the cheapest combo you can get. So the gloves you can see now, I'm going to suggest you go for the Moto Gloves Smokeout. In field tested, these will run you $130. These got a buff last week, if you're not aware, and they now look insane compared to how they looked in CSGO. They're not as like heavy on the wear. The color palette's changed a little bit. The pattern and design changed a bit. It just looks so much better as like a neutral option. You can see I was running Snow Leopards as my neutral option. And then for the knife, you basically want anything under $130, but I'm going to go for a paracord stained. I went for a stained here because, as you can see, it does get a little bit of a lighting effect as we move it around. Like, if I get into... You see there, we get a little bit of, like, lighting effect onto the knife when we're inspecting it. You get a bit of shine as well. But the main thing is, it pairs with the gloves quite nicely. It's like this nice neutral combo for $250. And then the skins that you're using, like you see here with the Tech 9, it's just going to work really well. Like, it just, even with, like, a bright green, it just works really nice as the combo. So, guys, that's going to be me for today. That's the $250 inventory you should buy in CS2. None of this $240 on an AK and then squeezing out the rest. You want a nice spread loadout. So that's going to be me. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you guys check out CSGO Empire, who are linked in the top of the description or the pinned comment to sponsor today's content. And it's just the best place to go buy skins. It's where I got this Desert Eagle for bang on buff price with the holos as well. And I said that one, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.